All right. Jason Kelce apologizes. Well, what the hell did Jason Kelce apologize for? Well, the story goes that Jason Kelce was, I don't know where he was walking or where he was going to, was being heckled by a fan. And fan used a racial or sexual slur to describe Travis Kelce's relationship with Taylor Swift. Mr. Kelce did not like this at all. You talk about my brother, you talk about me, and went to smash his phone. Let's take a look. Damn. Did you hear this? Did you hear the smack?
And then he picked it up.
Did you hear the smack on the ground? Right. Let's go back one more time. Boom. Let's go. Right. And this is Kelce's apology. We'll probably get blocked out here, but this is Kelce's apology on the New Heights podcast. I think it was maybe a day or two ago.
Because I feel like it needs one more time, and then hopefully we can stop talking about this really stupid situation that occurred.
Silly. I'm with you, man.
I'm not happy about the situation. Me reacting gave him the time of day, and it also gave this situation notoriety. That's what I regret. All right. It didn't deserve attention. It's really stupid. And if I just keep walking, it's a nothing burger. Nobody sees it. Now it's out there and it just perpetuates more hate. The thing that I regret the most is saying that word, to be honest with you. And the word he used is just ridiculous. And it takes it to another level. It's just off the wall and over the line. And it's dehumanizing and got under my skin and elicited a reaction. And like in the heat of the moment, I thought in my head, hey, what can I say back to him? I'm going to throw that right back in his face because him. I know now that I shouldn't have done that because now there's a video out there with me saying that word, him saying that word, and it's not good for anybody. I think what I do regret is that now there's a video that is very hateful that is now online that has been seen by millions of people. And I share fault in perpetuating it and having that out there.
I know it's weighing on you, brother. That shit sucks. You shouldn't feel this much. Obviously, the scrutiny and or the media like view on it, and everybody passing around the videos that are being out there. I mean, that's going to make it a bigger situation than I think what it really is. But the real situation is you had some fucking clown come up to you and talk about your family, and you reacted in a way that was defending your family, and you might have used some words that you regret using. And that's a situation that you just got to kind of learn from and own. And I think you owning it and you speaking about it shows how sincere you are to a lot of people in this world, and shows that especially what you said on Monday night, that you choose not to fucking you don't choose hate. That's just not who you are. Yeah. I love you, brother.
Love you too.
I think.
All right. What do you think about the whole incident with Jason Kelce and his response and him talking about it? I think there's been a reoccurring theme that I think you could probably lean on with this, but what do you think about that whole situation there?
It's a few things, because I know that whole clip don't show the whole thing, and I've seen some clips of people behind the guy holding the phone and what he was saying, and it was just totally disrespectful. And I know we just got off the political climate, so I'm not going to touch on it too much, but it does go hand in hand. And you have a heckler. First off, let me give you your respect about Jason Kelce is for the people. Okay, if any person, celebrity, athlete. And I want to get this. I want you people that don't understand. We are Philadelphia. We've been following Jason Kelce. Been a Philadelphia Eagle his whole career, so we know a lot about Jason Kelce.
Yep.
Jason Kelce is for the people, and what's happened now is that this heckler has probably changed his view on what type of person he wants to be, Jason Kelce, now because of his fandom, and that's sad. Because now Jason has to now probably tone it back, when all he wants to do is be a normal person as best as he can be and give back to people and make people feel like he can be touched. He walks amongst the normal people. He doesn't have security guards. He's at tailgates doing his thing. He's just a people person. And now what happens is because somebody has been emboldened and sparked by whatever you want to say they're sparked by. And this is why I say I didn't want to get into politicals, but the reasons why is because that Heckler was talking about Travis Kelce, who is now in a relationship with Taylor Swift, who supports a certain group of political person. So now that person is considered the F word in at the LGBT community. And that was referenced to Jason Kelce and his response and why he said it. And that's the problem. We have people out here that have no respect. Going back to what I'm saying, what I've learned, I'm continuing to learn, is people don't care about other people. And it's coming more and more and more as I'm seeing these people heckling these great people that you idolize. You came and paid money to watch these people, but you feel like, oh, I can say anything I want to say from this stand, or I can say anything I can want to say from this computer or from this little tablet that I got and be as disrespectful as I want to be. And that's the problem, especially this young generation, man. Listen, I don't tell you the truth. I didn't even want Jason to have to apologize for that. I get it. He didn't really come up with the word. He was throwing the word back to him because that's what he was saying. And I guess he has to do it because of
where he is,
where he is now in life, his status.
Yeah.
So fine, I get it. But I promise you, Nate, this moment probably took a big piece out of Jason Kelce and his trust that he can have to being amongst the people. And we probably won't see him too much out here like we used to see him.
He probably lost some money. He probably lost some followers. Probably took a hit to his brand for sure. We're so kind of sensitive right now in a society of what we say and how we say it. Even when the person's attacked. So I do definitely agree with you that, and I do agree that these younger generation has no boundaries. They don't understand when they've crossed the line. Like you said, you think you can get away with just saying something to somebody because you pay to see them, or that they're a celebrity and is supposed to act like he's a man just like you are, bro. You know what I mean? Well, he's a man and you're maybe not. You know what I mean? The way of your actions are saying. So, you're lucky he didn't do anything worse. And I understand he probably had a lot of restraint not to do anything worse.
Absolutely.
For him to do that. And you could just tell he boiled over when he took the phone and slammed it. So, I like you again. I don't think he needed to apologize, but then he did need to apologize because who he is and what his brand represents.
Who's backing, right?
You know what I mean? Who he's trying to do. He's on Wawa commercials. He's doing foundation stuff. They're working on a Christmas album again. I think I just saw with Boys II Men. Like they're doing all kinds of stuff. And for that to be a kind of black mark on his pretty much clean record moving forward is unfortunate. Let his emotion gets the best of him. And like Travis said, you just kind of learn from this. I think this has been happening for a while, man. I'm not sure if it's the stir up of the political or just this generation in itself. Like we've seen it in basketball games. We've seen it in different things where they are towing the line of what is acceptable behavior and what you think you can do to people that you go pay see money for. Like we saw this in Philly with Russell Westbrook a long time ago with the guy giving him the finger like really heavy. And he's just like what? Or like people out here shouting things about people's families and you think they won't say anything or get in your face. Like, hold on, what did you just say about my family? Like, what? You don't even know me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're talking to me like you know me or you know of me just because you see me on TV. Like, so I think, and
let me ask you this too. I know I'm sorry, you're in the middle of your
I was gonna say a lot of these motherfuckers scared to get their ass whupped. They're scared to take an ass whooping. So
a lot of them are baiting it though. A lot of them want to get hit.
Yeah.
A lot of them want to get so they can go ahead and claim and call and start a legal battle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing anything to go viral. Everybody wants to go viral.
Yeah.
You see him with his phone in his hand. He's doing it on purpose. He's doing it to nag and to get a reaction, and he got it. But what I will say is this: shame on those folks or any type of corporations that have now looked down or trying to cut any type of ties with Jason Kelce. I'm not sure if that's happening, but if I'm any of those companies, at some point you got to stand with your people and understand who your client is. And if it's Wawa or ESPN, don't listen. He did nothing wrong here. He was being attacked. He was being nagged, and he reacted to it. But that's not, what I mean, anybody would, right? Like at some point, you got to draw the line with folks and let them know. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I agree.
I'm not for anybody. You know, not in this situation.